Nothing. What are you doing? What's this for?
The vlog.
Oh, the vlog?
Part 3.
Oh, what are we talking about for this week?
Well, we're reading Under the Whispering Door.
Yeah, right in front of me. I see that. Yep. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, honey. This is awkward. There we go. Thank you. This is awkward as hell.
Do you want to take it?
Yeah. Because then you can actually see.
Oh, Michael, I got short arms and I'm sitting behind you.
Wow. Unbelievable.
What you got going on this week?
Oh, I thought we were ending. My bad. Working. Yeah. That's about right. That's it. That's it, really. Just working on this and everything else and working in general. So yeah, I'd say other than this picnic that we planned, it's just work really, so sounds about right.
We're gonna go out, but it's another 90-degree day, and yeah.
Yeah, we stayed in the yard, so yeah. Okay, bye.
Hello, this is the start of another vlog, and I have 0 reading updates today. I did say in my last one that I was reading Under the Whispering Door by TJ Klune, and I still am, and so we'll be continuing on that. But after Benson and I had our picnic earlier today, we went to the mall with Cam and my sister. Got a couple of things. This is not a reading update, so I totally understand if you want to skip ahead. There will be no reading updates for this point in time. This is just a little like mall / Target haul because we went to Target right after the mall. So first of all, at the mall, the only place we really got something was Bath & Body Works, and I got more candles, which probably don't need any more candles, but it's fall. It's the season of happiness. So I got champagne, apple, and honey, which I think this is such a fresh smell. Like, I know you guys can't smell it, but still, it's such a smell. It's such a smell. It's such a fresh smell, and I love it so much. So I'm so excited to have that one. I also got caramel pumpkin swirl, which, oh man, this makes me wanna bake. I love dessert scents so much, but they're really dangerous because they just make me want to bake all the time. Cam actually picked this one out for me. They've picked pumpkin vanilla cream, which smells really nice. It's not quite as strong of a dessert scent as I typically get, but I think this one will be perfect for fall. After that, we had to get the kiddo home, so we dropped him off and then just decided to go to Target. So I got a couple of things. I got this pillow. Let's snuggle and watch scary movies. I have been looking at this for a couple weeks now, so I'm so excited that I finally got it. I also got another candle. It's in the shape of a pumpkin. This is vanilla pumpkin, which is honestly, like, they had a couple of different scents, but this is the one that I liked the most because all the rest of them kind of smelled like yuck. Oh, I got a new pencil sharpener because I was trying to color the other day, and it didn't work very well because none of my colored pencils were sharpened. So I got a new one of that. This, I don't really know what I'm going to use it for. I probably will use it for cider because we also got cider. But I wanted it because it was cute. Tell me you're an impulse buyer without telling me you're an impulse buyer. And then we also got some candy. So I got the Krabby Patties that Benson can actually have. If you don't know, he has a tree nut allergy, so it's really hard to find things that he can actually eat. Which is even better when we realized that Dove actually changed their ingredients so that they are tree nut friendly. At least the majority of them that we have seen are now tree nut friendly. So I'm really excited about that. Also, I got these. They are tree nut friendly. They are safe. And I got them because they remind me of my grandparents, but not this flavor, but my grandparents always had these sitting around the house when I was younger, and I think it was just the caramel flavor, but I got these ones because, yeah. I think that's it. We did also get apple cider and a couple of things we left downstairs. Benson got some Reese's, the pumpkins, and then I got more Disney Doorables. So I got 2 packages. I already opened one, so we'll do a quick little thing. We got Roselia from, right? That's her name, Roselia from the Tinkerbell movies. Oh, Rosetta from the Tinkerbell movies. I said Roselia like the Pokemon. I'm dumb. And this is Priya from Turning Red. We got Mike Wazowski, Baby Ariel, and this guy from Wreck-It Ralph. And then I thought it'd be fun to open this one with you all. Oh, whoopsies. Hold on. Looks like we got another one with 5 doors. I'm actually gonna cry if they're all the same ones. So the one that I opened downstairs is gonna be easy to open, but this one isn't. Oh, we got Baby Merida from Brave. Or, yeah, maybe Baby Merida, or maybe just regular Merida. I don't know. The King of Hearts, Randall from Monsters Inc. An Oompa Loompa. No, I'm just kidding. That Hades? Oh, what? Is that Hades? It is Hades. Okay. Honestly, tell me he does not look like Jack from The Incredibles. I'm a little disappointed in that one. The panda from Turning Red, or May in panda form, right? Yeah, Panda May from Turning Red. Okay, I don't think we got a scented one in this one. This is series 8 where like the special ones are scented. I don't think we got a scented one this time, which that's okay. We also didn't get any duplicates, so that's also really cool. Otherwise, I'm not sure what else I'm gonna do tonight. Maybe I'll get some reading in. Otherwise, Benson and I are just gonna hang out. I would say today was a pretty successful day, even though I didn't get too much reading done. I am still almost 100 pages into Under the Whispering Door, so I'll definitely finish it within the next couple days. However, I did, like, today is my only day off this week. I don't have another day off until next Monday because work, and they're going to be really long days as well, considering I'm probably going in early a couple of times to help out with another department. So I think I mentioned at one point that I swapped departments. I got a new position at work. It wasn't like a higher position or anything, just a new position. However, the position I was in before now needs assistance, so they're relying on me to do both departments. So I'm going in a couple of hours early a couple of times this week to help out with that. So yeah, it's gonna be some long days, and unfortunately none of the libraries I have on Libby have an audiobook for Under the Whispering Door, which honestly is okay with me because I kind of don't want to listen to an audiobook. Like, I want to experience it like I experienced House in the Cerulean Sea and read everything physically. But it does put a damper on my reading time because I won't have another free day of reading until next Monday. Hey, baby.
Hey, honey.
Oh, yeah, Benson got some games today, too. Yeah, that was just kind of a random side note. We already opened it.
Yes.
You missed it.
What a shame. I'll see you in the editing.
He hates them. He thinks they're dumb.
I didn't say that. I said they're weird.
Okay. Anyway, So we'll see how much reading I actually get done this week. Otherwise, like I said, I am really happy with the progress I have made. I did make it to my goal in the first place, and I have no doubt I'll at least get through half of this stack by the end of the month. So I'm pretty happy with the progress we've made. Otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow. Maybe. We'll see.
Unless she reads tonight.
Yeah. Either way, I'll probably still just check in tomorrow because I just want to get comfy and not move. Bye. It's Friday. I don't even remember the last time that I actually updated you, actually spoke to you. I still have not finished Under the Whispering Door. However, I have been working so much this week. I am absolutely exhausted. In the last 3 days alone, I have worked 29 hours. After tomorrow, I will have worked like 49 hours this week alone from Sunday to Sunday. Well, from Sunday to Saturday, I will have worked 49 hours this week alone. I am absolutely exhausted, and every time I go to pick up my book, I just genuinely, it's good to get, it feels so good to get into that relaxation mode that I just end up falling asleep. So I have not made as much progress on Under the Whispering Door as I would like to, but work is killing me. And it's not work's fault. Obviously I'm volunteering to take on these extra hours because we are going on vacation in the beginning of October. And we're also saving for so much right now. So much is going on that I'm trying to get in as many hours as I can. They are approving overtime for me right now, so I will take the hours where I can get them. With that being said, I know that next week I'm probably not going to pick up any hours next week. I'm just going to stick to my shift, because I am tired and I need a little bit of a break. Because it's a lot. It's a lot. And I'm tired. I will say I had a really good day today though. I worked all day. Worked 10 hours all day. I went in from 7 in the morning to 5 p.m. I just got out less than an hour ago. I am tired, but I am feeling really good because I got a lot done. It was a really productive day for work. Reading unfortunately has taken a backseat to that, which really sucks for these vlogs. I started off so strong, and I'm hoping I don't end on kind of a flop. So I am still hoping to finish Under the Whispering Door this weekend. I don't even know how long vlog 3 is at this point, and I might even end up pushing it into just combining the last 2 weeks, or not the last 2 weeks, the weeks 3 and 4, because I think there is one more week of this. I think it's gonna be 5 vlogs total, to my knowledge. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure my only plan tonight is just to pass out, but MK just tried calling me, so let me see what she wants, and I'll let you know what's going on. Oh, after about 20 minutes, MK has persuaded, no, I'm just kidding. I did tell her that I worked today. However, we are gonna go out to dinner. I haven't seen her in a while. She just got over the big sick, and yeah, so we're gonna go out to dinner, and I'm not gonna get any reading done tonight either. And I'm not mad about it because I miss her, and yeah, if I look guilty, because I am, I know I should be reading. However, I think it's okay. I think I'm justified. We will see if I do end up reading tonight, because I don't imagine we're gonna be out all night. Yeah, we'll see if I end up reading tonight. Otherwise, Benson is planning on streaming tonight. He's planning on playing Kaichu, a dating simulator, which is kind of a brand new game. It came out a couple days ago, I think, and I really love it, and I'm so excited for him to play it. So that's really the plans for tonight, depending on the time I get home and how exhausted I am. We'll see what ends up happening. Yeah, see you later. It's Monday. I ended up getting home pretty late last night from work. I did like a partial overnight, so I worked from 6 p.m. to like, I think I clocked out at like 3 last night. So I didn't get to update you because everyone was asleep. I did go to Barnes & Noble yesterday. I called my sister and we were talking about doing a Barnes trip because we were talking about starting a book club. And so in November we ended up getting, or I got a copy for her because I already bought a copy of Long Live the Pumpkin Queen, which is supposed to be the official sequel to Nightmare Before Christmas. So we're gonna read that in October. But I also got a couple of other things that I wanted to show you, and by a couple, I mean quite a bit. A couple of these books I didn't get at Barnes & Noble, I got at Bull Moose, which if you don't know what that is, it's a record, it's known as a music store, but they also have books and DVDs and CDs and things like that there. So I got a couple books, and because their books are relatively cheap, they always have discounted books, so that's where I used to like to go book shopping. There was a little controversy surrounding their COVID protocols. However, I've heard they've since fixed them. It doesn't mean I necessarily agree with how they handled the situation, which is why I don't shop there as much anymore. However, Sarah wanted to go yesterday to see if they had any DVDs, and I saw a couple books that I thought were cute. Like, first of all, that I thought were good. First of all, this is a Halloween middle grade book. All I know is it follows this young girl whose town is under a curse, and her friends have to fix it. And then the real find, so usually this book is like almost $30. It's a brand new hardcover. Everyone's excited about it. And I got it for $19, which is the reason that I love Bull Moose so much, is because they are so well priced. But I got Babel by R.F. Kuang for $19, so I was super, super excited to find this one and to have it on my shelf. I don't know when I'm gonna read it. I still haven't read The Poppy War, but I'm excited to have this. And then for the books I got at Barnes and Noble, first of all, I got one for Benson. So, well, no, we won't talk about the one I got for Benson yet, because the reason I got Benson a book was because I saw this gorgeous collection of poems from Robert Frost. Like, it's illustrated. Like, that's beautiful, and there's illustrations all throughout it. And this was only $10, but it was also on a buy one get one half off table. So not only was this $10, but I also got another book that was on the same table. This one is for Benson. He's really into like other cultures and other cultures, like lore and stories and things. So I thought he'd really like this one. This is an illustrated copy of Tales of the Samurai, so I think he'll really like this, and obviously I'll read it too. And then I got another middle grade that I think is going to be perfect for the fall season, and I think it's going to be really cute and really wholesome, and I heard about it on TikTok, and I think it's going to be really like cozy and just the perfect fall vibes. That's The Ogress and the Orphan, and I don't really know much about this besides that it looks super cozy, and that's a middle grade, and I love it. Well, I don't know if I love it, but I love the vibe of it. Next, a much anticipated sequel. I loved the first book, and I cannot wait to actually get to read this one, but that is the second book to Amari and the Night Brothers, and this is Amari and the Great Game by B.B. Alston. I'm so excited for this one, and I cannot wait to get to read it. So when I don't read classics very often, but when I do read classics, I've been getting like the cloth bound editions, but I saw these editions and I just absolutely fell in love with them. And I think this might be my new collection. Hopefully when I get more bookshelf space. I'm not gonna get rid of the other ones, but this is just so pretty. I got this copy of Pride and Prejudice, which is a book that I've been wanting to read for a while. I read Emma. I'm pretty sure Emma's by the same author, right? Yes. Yeah, Emma's by Jane Austen, and I liked it, but it wasn't like my favorite. But I've heard such good things about Pride and Prejudice that I'm really excited. And this edition is just makes me want to pick it up that much more. And honestly, like, it's relatively small, so I like that. And they had another edition. They had an edition of Alice in Wonderland, which I almost got to, but these are like $25, so I think I'm gonna have to get them like sparingly. Like, I would never pick up 2 or 3 at the same time, unless I really had the money for it, like if I got like birthday gift cards or something. But beautiful. So that's my little book haul. And as far as the plans for this week, so I am combining vlogs 3 and 4 because I barely vlogged at all last week. I have still not finished Under the Whispering Door, but I am hopefully going to finish it today because I got a good chunk in yesterday. I think I'm almost up to the 300-page mark, so I don't have too much more left. And it's getting really sad. Like, I came home last night, came home I texted Benson at some point yesterday, because after we went to the bookstore, my sister and I went back to her house and we read for like an hour and a half. And I was literally sitting there trying not to cry, and it just got really, really sad and very emotional. And I had read, or I don't know if I ever like actually told you what it's about, but it follows Wallace, who has recently passed away, and he is transported to this way house where he meets Hugo, who is a ferryman that's supposed to help him cross over. And things kind of just take off from there. And it's such a beautiful story. I don't know if I love it as much as I love The House in the Cerulean Sea, but it's definitely making me feel those emotions. And the thing that I love about TJ Klune's writing, at least what I've read of it so far, is he knows how to pull you into a story. Like, there is obviously a romance in both books, but it's such a subtle thing. Like, it's not in your face. Like, it happens gradually over time. It's never all at once, and it's a very slow burn. But it also kind of takes a back burner to like the bigger issue that is going on in the book. And that's just what I love about it so much. It's so beautiful and so wholesome, and it makes you think. Like, I came home, or I texted Benson while I was at work, and I'm like, can I have a hug when I get home? And he's like, what's wrong? So I like sat there with him for a while, just talking about the plot of the book and why like it's making me so upset, and why I'm so like happy to have read it, and also like my feelings towards it, and why it's making me feel a certain way. And it's making me so sad. And I genuinely, so I read a book somewhat similar to this, which you will have already heard my thoughts on. It was in my Camp Spoopathon vlog, called The Dead Romantics by Ashley Poston. And that one, like, I knew absolutely how, like, I was 90% sure I knew exactly how it was going to end, and I was ecstatic with it. This one, I have no idea how it's going to end, and I don't know if I'm emotionally ready for it, but I'm definitely excited to finish it. However, I probably won't be doing that until later, because Benson and I are going to try to get some semblance of work done. So every other Monday we're calling our work days. Today happens to be a work day. So not only am I going to get some reading done, but I also have, like, it's kind of rainy, so I don't know if we're going to end up filming any for Benson's channel. We're supposed to finish up the next review somewhat soon, and I'm hoping that happens, but it's kind of rainy, so I don't know if that's a good idea. Also, his allergies are kicking his ass, so maybe not today. Otherwise, the work that we have to get done, we gotta clean the room, we got our laundry to do today, I gotta upload a video. So it's gonna be a somewhat busy day, and I think that while I'm cleaning the room, folding the laundry and all that, I might put on the audiobook. Oh, I forget the name of it. It's not the next book I have to read, but the book after that. So I have to finish Under the Whispering Door and The Secret Commonwealth of Fairies and whatever. And those are two, like, I don't have very much left of those at all. But then the book after that, it's a nonfiction true crime novel. So I might start the audiobook for that, and I think that's okay as long as I don't finish it before the other two, because if I finish it before the other two, then I will have failed the challenge. And so far I'm running strong, so I don't want to fail the challenge this far in. But that is my goal for the week. Those 3 books are my goal for the week, and I have no doubt that I'm going to finish at least 2 of them. And then I have been able to listen to some audiobooks while I've been at work, so I might even be able to finish all 3 and maybe continue into Vicious. But we'll see. Like, I make no promises. I'm trying not to hold myself like to too high standards because work has been so crazy this week. I think I've already said I worked like 50 hours last week. I just did a partial overnight last night. With that being said, I am not going in any earlier this week. I've done my overtime I think I'm just gonna take it easy this week, work when I have to work, come home when I have to come home, and just chill the rest of the time. We do have our second booster shot scheduled for tomorrow because we are going to California in just 2 weeks. I think it's officially, like as of today, it is officially 2 weeks before we are going to California, which I am super, super excited about and I cannot wait. So we're doing that, and it's just gonna be a great time, great day, great week. Maybe a chill week. Benson also wants to watch like a movie or two later on, so we'll do that. And yeah, it's just gonna be a busy day. I don't think I got anything else to update you on. So, puppy. All right, it's a couple hours later. I did clean my room. Actually, I at least did like the base cleaning, got the floor majority of the floor picked up, and it looks about as good as it's gonna get for now. There is still like a couple of little spots that I have to get to, but I wanted to update you because I just got this sweater that I ordered like probably about a week ago. It actually came pretty quickly, but I got this one on Etsy. I've been looking at it for a while and I've been really wanting to get it. I also did start listening to the book that I was talking about earlier. It's called Say Nothing, which I never would have remembered. For some reason, my mind went to like Untold. So it says it's a true story of murder and memory in Northern Ireland. So far it's very history heavy, and I don't know, that's not what I thought it was going to be going into it. I thought it was going to be a true crime novel, so I don't know how I'm going to feel about it. So I kind of stopped listening to it and just started watching, catching up on some YouTube videos. I was watching Gavin from How to Train Your Gavin's Narnia vlog. He read the whole Chronicles of Narnia series. So I was watching that, and now that I've pretty much got the room mostly clean, I might finish up that last spot or two and then continue on with Under the Whispering Door. Benson's editing a little bit, so I'm gonna take like a little break and do my thumbnail for the next video and upload that, and otherwise just chill for the day. Maybe watch a movie or two tonight. Benson's gonna kill me because I'm leaving the fan on, but at this point in time I don't care because I am sad. I just finished Under the Whispering Door, and I spent almost the last 100 pages crying, like full-on sobbing, and I don't do that with books very often. At most you'll usually get like some stray tears falling down my cheeks, but no, like my entire face was red. I walked downstairs and Benson's like, "Oh my god, what's wrong?" And I'm like, I read sad things that destroy my life. But I finished it, and I'm so glad that I did. It's these kind of books that like really make you think, and it was just such a beautiful story. And I wasn't sure I was gonna like it as much as The House in the Cerulean Sea. But honestly, I can't really compare them, even though they're by the same author and they're technically in the same series. I guess. I don't know. Some people say that like House in the Cerulean Sea and or Under the Whispering Door is like a sequel to House in the Cerulean Sea. Like they're set in the same world. Yeah, they're just such completely different books that just both have that cozy feel, and I love the element of the tea shop and all of the characters, and that's what the books that I've read from TJ Klune so far have done really well, is the character building. And I cannot wait to read more from this author, because clearly his books affect me in ways that not many books do. And I think whatever else I pick up next is just going to be really disappointing. So, am I expecting myself to be in a little bit of a reading slump after this? Most likely, because I'm going to have the biggest book hangover at this point in time. Okay, weird angle. as I was saying, I don't really want to go to bed right now, so I think I'm probably gonna stay up and pick up the Secret Commonwealth, which of fairy, what is it? Of elves, fauns, and fairies. That one is relatively short. It is relatively short. For the majority of it, I think like the majority of it is, this is all the introduction. Yeah, this part is the book. This is the introduction, this is the story, and the rest of this is like notes and stuff. We'll see what I end up thinking of this. I definitely thought it was going to be something different when I originally picked it up, and now's the time to read it. So we'll see what happens. Otherwise, I will check in with you tomorrow. We just booked our second COVID vaccines. And we're gonna go get those done tomorrow. My appointment's at 11:30. So, and then we'll see. I don't know. Might end up going to work tomorrow and might not. We'll see how the vaccine affects me. Yeah. Hello. It's Thursday. It is Thursday. And last time we spoke, I think I told you that I did finish Under the Whispering Door, and I loved it. 5 out of 5 stars. Probably not as much of a favorite as House in the Cerulean Sea, but I still loved it. Since then, I've started 2 books, DNF'd 2 books, and have decided to unhaul 2 books. So, started Secret Commonwealths of Elves, Fauns, and Fairies. It's a lot more boring than I thought it was gonna be. So even though it's really short, I just don't want to read it. And then Say Nothing, which turns out to be a lot more. So what I thought it was just going to be like a true crime novel. So I was expecting a little history, but like history of the person that the crime happened to, not a bunch of history, like time period history. So it's not really what I want to read, and it's not an interest of mine. So this is also going. So from there on, I moved on to the next book on this stack, which was Vicious, and I'm over 100 pages in now. 118 pages in now. My goal is to reach up to part 2, which I think is on page 180 by the end of today, which I have to work and everything, but I still want to reach that by the end of today, because tomorrow, and I might end up, finishing this vlog today and just starting a new vlog tomorrow and making that last for the rest of the month. But tomorrow is going to be a full-on reading day. It's not going to be quite a 24-hour reading challenge, but it's going to be, I'm going to read for as long as I can tomorrow. I have all of tomorrow off. I will not be going into work at all. So I will be reading from as soon as I wake up in the morning and take the dogs out and all that to the time I go to bed. And my goal for tomorrow is to finish Vicious and The Midnight Library. So these 2 will be my goal for tomorrow, at least. I would like to finish this stack by the end of the month. So like my first goal was to finish the first, like, to get up to House in the Cerulean Sea, Under the Whispering Door, and my goal for the end of the month, it's the 22nd. So I would very much like to just finish the rest of the stack, which realistically is only 3 more books besides these 2. And then I'll be in a good mood. Or I feel like I'll be in a good place. realistically, I'm really happy with what we've done so far. I think I've gotten 10 books off of my TBR, whether I have read them or just decided to DNF them. I have gotten those books off of my shelf, off of my TBR, and I'm really happy with that. I think this challenge is turning out to be super successful. And I will definitely be trying to do this again in the future. Like I said, I have work today at 3:30, so there's not much that I'm going to be doing today besides maybe getting a little bit of a reading done this morning or this afternoon. It's already afternoon because I gotta work in a couple hours. Otherwise, I did get new books. However, I will not be adding them to the shelf until I finish my September challenge. So that it doesn't mess up anything, and I can't say that I'm favoring new books over old ones. So I won't be putting any other books onto my shelves just yet. But I am happy with how much space we are making on here. Hey, there's not much else to tell you at the minute besides I am enjoying Vicious. I'm excited to see the turn that it takes. I know a lot of people really like this book. It's obviously super hyped, and I have not read it yet. But I am really enjoying it, and I can't wait to see where it goes. I will check in with you hopefully by the end of tonight so that we can start a whole new vlog tomorrow, just so this one doesn't get super long.